Hello everyone, welcome back to BuildNinja Monthly, where we take a look at your LEGO creations. For the month of April, you are challenged to make a location from the Ninjago TV show, and let's see what we've got. So first we have Lemonmation. He didn't submit a location this time, but he did submit some of his energy minifigures, energy Ninjago characters. So we have Energy Born Lloyd, Lightning Born Jay, and Fire Born Kai. And this is when they're really angry or they've been training very hard and they just activate a ton of elemental energy. I like the use of the forbidden spinjitzu suits. They really look angry with the faces and the energy coming out of their heads. But also, I see you use the dragon form legs, the translucent ones, and you gave them translucent arms. And along with the energy weapons, this really enhances the energy look. Really good job. They look so powered up. Thank you for the submission. Thank you. Next we have Alpbricks. He actually has 2 submissions. I didn't realize. So one of them will be later on in the video. He made a little monastery. And you can see the black and the purple there. It's really reminiscent of the Season 9 Throne Room Showdown set. I like the colors though. Yeah, and that arch up top. Good job with the monastery entrance. And inside you've got some training equipment from the ninja that I believe come from that small set from Legacy Wave 1. Yeah, really nice small little location. Maybe you could consider expanding it and adding more stuff. It'd be great to see how that goes. Thank you for your submission of this location. Next we have the half-brained bean. So he made an Imperium power cage which drains the elemental powers, and you can see Coal's earth power being drained, Source technology power being drained. Those golden chains work really well with the black gunmetal. I can totally see that as being an Imperium color, and the use of those, like you propped up those 2 probes at the back and they're sucking their energy power even more, and that's really good actually. It looks really high tech, like really sci-fi. It's really simple, really small, but it works really well. Yeah, pretty good. Thank you. And next we have CC Rex Productions. He made a custom Forbidden 5 member, so let's take a look at that. We see, first of all, the hat works really well. It suits the Forbidden 5 really well, the sensei hat. Yeah, the half mask, which we saw on Knocked from the TV show itself, that cape looks really menacing, and yeah, the lighting is actually pretty good. Yeah, this really looks like a blood moon with those wolf mask motors as well. Good job. And in the back, that's Zane's Evo mech. You know, you mentioned that Zane tried but he failed, and I can totally see it. That's really good use of props for storytelling. Yeah, really good job. I like this picture. Thanks for submitting this. It's really cool. Yeah, that's really good. Thank you. Next we have this guy. His channel name is Who Stole My Cheese. I don't know who stole your cheese, but let's take a look at your submission. We have a Mech Snatcher 2.0, and this was like a robot. You can see the head on top, and multiple arms, multiple ball joints, and he's kind of got a bag of stolen goods on that arm over there. Interesting concept. I'd like to see you kind of flesh this story out a bit more. Really good use of the ball joints for the different arms and the legs as well. I think there's totally potential to expand this even more, but good job for this. Is a good start. Like the concept. Maybe it's a robot that's good at snatching things, as the name suggests. Yep. Alright, good creation. Thanks for submitting. Next we have Sari Ninja. Sari Ninja submitted this monastery in a video, and the write-up talks about how the ninja are escaping, they're running away from a disaster, a calamity, and they get to this little monastery, and you can see okay, first off, those 2 characters there are from Sari Ninja's previous submission. You guys can go check that out, but it's good that you brought the characters back. And on the right we have spare ninja suits. I always like it when, you know, we think about the ninja with little resources, having to make do with what they have, and, you know, using these old ninja suits. Really good. On the left, that's a punching bag, it's supposed to be. And on the back we've got we have some weapon storage. So that was mentioned later on in Sari Ninja's video. Really good. I guess you guys could go check out his video. But good job for bringing your old characters back. I'm really excited to see where this goes. Thanks. Next we have Cole. Yes, Cole submitted for BuildNinja. That's amazing. And finally we have another location build. He recreated the scene where Skylar betrays Kai. in Tournament of Elements, and you can really tell. Like this is a specific shot that has been recreated. That's the ice field, and that's Kai standing on the boulders, and he's confronting Skylar about all the shenanigans he's been up to. Oh, in the background, that's I believe that's from the Sonic theme. Yeah, that works really well actually. The brown and those shades of green works really well for the jungle setting that we saw in Tournament. So good job with this recreation. I like it. Looks really good. Really reminds me of the show. Oh, and I like how you replaced Kai's hair with the legacy one. You replaced Kai's new hair with the original hair. More accuracy. That's really good. Okay, next we have Acklebricks. Acklebricks submitted his Oni temple. And okay, actually I took a look at this a few years back when I was trying to do research for my own crystal temple. Now we can see in more detail. So at the front, you can see that Oni face. I do think it's a bit flat, but I can see what he's going with. Good job with the texturing and making everything uneven. And at the back, we can see that's a really nice room for the crystal camp. So 5 chairs, it's angled pretty well. And below that, we have Harumi fighting out with Lloyd, and Lloyd's sword is on the wall. Interesting details here, but it's always good to see a crystallized MOC. We don't get a lot of these. Good job for making this. It looks good. And yes, guys, if you want to submit stuff, you can submit old things you have made, but it'd always be great to see new stuff. But yeah, still, please feel free to submit your old stuff. Okay, next we have, this is Alpbricks' second submission, the first Ninjutsu Master's grave, and you can see that from the snow, like the ice in the background, and of course the first Ninjutsu Master holding the realm crystal. It's really, yeah, I suspect that you don't have your own skeleton figure, which is why you made a custom one, and that works pretty well. Like, especially that sensei hat up there, but all the white, and that torso piece really does look like a skeleton. So good job with that. And we have Jay trying to pick up Lloyd out of the water. Yeah, Jay was there, right? But that's always nice to see. Yeah, good job with this location remake. Really good, yeah. Okay, next we have Travis Studios. So funnily enough, Travis Studios has been submitting location builds for every single time he's been on the show, and he's been expanding his city. And here we can see the Borg Tower, but the additions of the Temple of Resurrection on the left and Chen's Noodle House on the right. There's so much going on here, but I like to zoom in on Chen's Noodle House there. So that recreation of the Chen Noodle House mascot, that figure, is pretty good. Like, you can't really tell it apart from the actual thing. And that Skylo custom is really clever as well, using Kai's Ninjago core head wrap, which is the same color as her original suit. Really nice there. And then on the right we have a look inside the Borg Tower, and there's evil Sensei Wu there. A lot going on. It's always nice to see Travis Studios MOCs with all the figures, all the action happening. Good job with this. I'm definitely looking forward to seeing more of your city in the future. We have Cyclondo Ninja now. If you know what Cyclondo is, you know. He made this location and asked me to guess. And honestly, I couldn't really tell. Like, I thought it was Ouroboros or the Great Devourer, or, you know, Lloyd's training in season 3. But I don't even know if this is from Ninjago. I believe those things on there are people. Right, probably characters. But we'll just have to wait and see. Cyclondo Ninja, you guys can go comment on his thing and try guess it. But all things considered though, like, this is a good mini build. Like, you can see all the small pieces and the texturing. It really comes together nicely. Like, you can see the terrain, and this is definitely like very intentional, the shaping of the rock and everything, and that green piece for grass. So yeah, good job with this really nice location mini build. Yeah, that's great. We have Cat Soup 12 now. He made a ninja headquarters. I believe that's a Lego Dream set in the background. You can see some more details inside here. We have an arcade pod with the Dragon Energy core on top, and the Hero Factory logo inside, if you can catch that. Jay has a mech. Interesting. And I see you like kind of mixed and matched around all of the different headpieces for everyone. Yeah, it's nice seeing variants of the ninja like this. Oh, I'd like to point out, I was very concerned about that Zane custom when I first saw it. Like the skybound armor on the core helmet, the core head wrap. Like if you have these two pieces, you know that they don't go together. But what Katsup did was he actually cut off a part of the head wrap, a part of the plastic, which I personally would not recommend, but if it works for you, it does. And I guess the custom does look really good. Like seeing the Skybound armor with that, it's actually pretty awesome. So thanks for submitting this. I like this ninja headquarters with all the ninja going around, all their equipment, all the vehicles. Thank you. Okay, next we have Kybrick. So he made his own version of Zane's Elemental Ice Mech, following the line of ninja mechs that we got earlier this year from LEGO themselves. We actually had an attempt to make a J mech previously on the show, but this is Kybrick's attempt at an ice mech, and you can see that he reused pieces from Zane's Ice Mech Evo. Like you can see the feet, that spinning blade, the arm pieces as well, but it does work to great effect. Like here it is with the other three, with 3 other elemental mechs. There's also a Lloyd one, but we can see here, you know, it blends in pretty well. And those blue pieces are from Zane's Ice Dragon creature, I believe. A good job. Like it does look like an elemental ice mech. It does look real. It does look legit. Really good job making this. It blends in pretty well. Maybe you could try to make it a bit bigger. I'm not sure how you would do that exactly, but it is a mock. Thank you for that submission. It's really nice, really good. We also have Sharky, another series regular. He made Creel's Junkyard, so you can tell that from the that yellow robot on the plot of land. That's one of the yellow robots from Dragon's Rising. That plot of land looks really good. Like all the textures, all the landscaping, all the different pieces of junk everywhere. Nice. It looks like Creel's Junkyard for sure. You should check out Sharky's video actually, because he explains a lot about the story and why Jay is there with the robot, trying to get a lightning staff back after the merge and everything. Good location build. This Rocky Danger buff, I never expected to see him there on the left. And that character with the wheels flags is pretty interesting. Thank you for this submission. I like the plot of land, especially the junkyard. Good location build. And we have Callan Productions, who made the Shadow Dojo mock. I completely agree when he says it's simple but effective. This is like an amazing mock. Yes, it does look a bit simple, but there's a lot more going on here if you look closely. So first we have the different types of plants everywhere, which is, you know, reminiscent of the wildness where it takes place in the show. We have rock pillars and stuff. We have Cinder doing shadow spin with those red pieces for color, and the cotton wool for smoke. Really good use there. And you can tell at first glance what this is, and that just shows how effective it is. So really good location build. It's amazing. Thank you. I'd like to see more of your locations in future actually. Yeah, nice. I'd like to before that, I'd like to point your attention to that patch on the bottom right. Like he could have just colored it up with tiles, but he added some more colors and textures underneath to add to that. So that really enhances it a lot. It really adds a lot of flavor. Okay, we have Brickcade Production, and oh wow, I have no idea what's happening here. Why Kai is a snake, but it's wacky, it's fun, it works. That's Cole's dragon form on Pythor's purple legs. And this is actually pretty funny. I wonder what the story is behind it. I'd love to know. Thank you for submitting this custom figure. It's really funny actually. Really nice to see this. I really do wonder what it is though. Thanks for submitting. And finally we have Stud Jitsu 7. So this was for his birthday, right? He made this custom Lloyd mech. So I guess happy birthday to you. Thanks for submitting this Lloyd mech. I can see a lot of intention here. Like you added a lot of posability at all the joints, all those ball joints there. And that knee, like the knee joint, is a technique which I personally like. Like I use that technique for my mechs as well. If you recall, I use it in the Sora mech I made. This Lloyd mech is, yeah, lots of good shaping, slopes. The blue laser cannon adds a lot of good color contrast, but not too much, you know, against the green, gold, and light lime. Right. Yeah, good job. Oh, that's Cole's Air Jitsu symbol on the chest piece though. But whatever it is, thank you for submitting this. It's a good mech. I'd say this is a good mech. I think you can afford to tile it up a bit more. Some exposed studs over there. especially on the chest plate. Other than that, pretty good. And thank you so much for watching today's episode of Build Ninja, this month's episode, and thank you for submitting as well. Really great seeing all your location builds and your custom creations. And now, announcing the theme for May. For the month of May, I'd like to challenge you to make a ninja vehicle. If you can, please don't just take one of your existing vehicles and mod it slightly. I'd like to see, like vehicles made from scratch that you made by yourself. I do suspect we're gonna get a lot of flying vehicles like planes and gliders, because those don't really need a lot of special pieces. But it'd be great to see what kind of Ninjago vehicles you could make. Just saying, you don't have to follow this theme. You don't have to submit Ninjago. We've had Star Wars before. We've had custom LEGO themes appearing on the show. So just a reminder that you can submit whatever LEGO creation you want. Thank you for watching today's episode. Thank you for your submission once again. Stay creative and keep on building. See you next time.